Hello and welcome back to day 12 of my road to 200 kilogram total. So for today, sorry if my voice is a little weak. It's been a very tiring day. What started out as a great day with a great session in the clean and jerk, in the snatch, clean and jerk, and back squat turned into a very tiring affair because the weather took a turn for the worse, and now we are facing a possible flooding inside the house. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't continue raining tonight, because if it does and it rains hard again, yeah, it's definitely going to get into the garage. Hopefully the floodgates will keep them out, but I won't be able to work out tomorrow. The garage gym is also gonna be flooded if that ever happens. Well, here's to hoping that it doesn't. Anyways, I started with some mobility work just because I've been feeling pretty tight lately, especially in the hamstring area. And then afterwards I proceeded to do some banded activations. So as you can see, I kind of did it wrong with the bands on top of the knees instead of down, which I'll fix after I already did my overhead squatting. So yeah, just some things that I needed to work on for today was just to really get into the mindset that I had to hit the numbers. The numbers I was going to hit today were about 95 to 96% of my current 1 rep max. So for the snatch, my conservative 1RM would be 70, and my clean and jerk was 100. So for today, it was going to be work up to a heavy single of 67.5 kilograms, and for the clean and jerk, work up to a heavy single of 95. Now for the snatch, I knew I was going to be able to hit it. I was just very confident in my snatch today. But for the clean and jerk, it was, well, you'll see later. So anyways, just doing some more mobility work. Yeah, getting the shoulders loose. Actually, funny story about keeping the shoulders loose. When I took a picture of what my back looked like, it looked like my right side had more winging. So definitely had more winging compared to the left. So gotta have that looked at. Even though it's not causing any problems at the moment, it's still worth to have it looked at, because again, the best medicine is prevention. Yep, here's just some more bar warm-up, just some general stuff, leaving it unedited so that you can see the whole process. Oh, the fountain just went out, so the audio is going to be a bit clearer now from the training session. Yeah, focusing on keeping those, just really generating the power from the hips, and to keep the feet planted on the floor. So the cue that Dara told me to keep my feet planted was just to get tall instead of bump the bar up. So if you guys, well, I'm fairly certain you guys already are familiar with Anton Pliesnoy. Something like that for, well, even though he told me to do the clean, like, not exactly like, but to have Anton Pliesnoy as the reference on how I should lift. Well, yep. You know what? I really do need myself some actual proper AirPods. Anyway, I'm back to what I was saying. For the clean, just go with something like Anton Pliesnoy's, where he doesn't spend a lot of time in that third pull, and immediately just drop under the bar to catch it, while actively pulling with the upper body to keep the bar in more of a stable positions, so that I have enough time to get under and also prevent bar crashing. Now for here, starting my snatch singles. But yeah, I was definitely feeling the snatches today. Well, actually, you know what? I always feel the snatches. Snatches always go great. Which is why I enjoy snatching a lot. Far more than the clean and jerk. Clean and jerks just tire me out way too much. But I guess that's kind of the point. So yeah, I usually begin when I work up to a single, I usually either double everything before or triple everything, then double everything, then do singles. Yeah, but for today I was just keeping it at doubles to really yo, that was a really good snatch. Even I was surprised looking back at the footage now. Nice flat feet, almost catching it at parallel. So it kind of means that I'm not pulling under the bar enough. Now going into singles territory. There we go. Boom. And one more for good measure. By the way, rest times for this were like a minute and a half. I recovered really well. Anyways, here's the money. Here's the money set for the snatch. Come on. I'll just let it play out. Yeah, not as pretty as my 50 or 60, but here's a slow motion. Keep the feet planted. There we go. And really focus on on putting that bar up so that I can have enough time to pull under. But you know what? Yeah, it was a pretty good snatch. The pull under was pretty good actually when I viewed it now in slow motion. Alright, so against my better judgment, I went straight to the clean and jerk session because usually I'd like to give myself maybe 5 minutes in between just to really, recover. Not really recover, but more of give myself a little time to rest so that I can really perform well. And for breakfast, all I had today was like a chicken sandwich. Pretty high calorie considering how small it was, like 350 for the whole sandwich. Well, 370 considering that I added a lot of ketchup because it was dry and I had to reheat it in the oven. Oh, by the way, the jerk. You know what? I have been having a lot of problems with the jerk lately, but because of the really good clean and jerk session yesterday, the jerk today was feeling really, really good. Also, I'm also looking pretty lean today, despite everything. And you know what? I think it would probably be a good idea for me to go back to 73 because honestly, staying at 69 or 70 is takes a huge toll on what I can eat and how much I can eat to recover. And between you and me, between you, me, and everyone else watching this video, I think the reduced calories is definitely taking a toll on my hair. But when I noticed that I was gaining weight again, my hairline on top started to lessen. I don't know. It feels like it's lessening, even though it probably isn't. Anyways, you know what? Enough of that conversation. Anyway, for the clean and jerk now, yeah, really feeling that jerk, going straight into it. Second set at 50, boom, good clean, step in, jerk, nice, perfect. Little jump back, but that's fine. Beautiful jerk. Jerk is really good today. I was really feeling the jerk. Oh, now the big boy, red plates. Slight knee cave with that one. But you know what? Actually, even though I was feeling the jerk today, once it reached 85, 85 was when. Yeah, here. Let's just watch. Yeah, 85 was when the jerk started to feel a little wobbly. That's why. And let's see how 90 went. Better clean. There we go. Yeah, yeah, back leg just wasn't going back far enough, which is why it's being flat. Anyways, finally, I'm actually chalking up for the first time in like a while. So here's my attempt at 95. Well, it's a made attempt. Spoiler alert, I make this, but it's horrible. Right, let's see what I do. Yeah, our hips rise early. Managed to stand it up. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I was losing light. I was honestly about to pass out after alright, slow motion time. Good. Actually, you know what? I'm being too hard on myself. That was a pretty good clean. But yeah, for the jerk, let's see in the slow motion. Yeah, knees just went back in, and I wasn't able to get that back foot out far enough. Yeah, so and also that had to be because I was about to pass out. Honestly, I was contemplating on just dropping it. Anyways, next up, back squat. Some back squats, so it's a 5x5. We're just working my way up to the working set weight, which is 105 kilos. I'm not sure what percentage that is of my 1RM, because my 1RM right now for the back squat is 130. Yeah, 130, which is a far cry from the 150 I did a few months back, but that was because I was purely working on my back squat. And I got huge. Legs got insanely huge from doing that program. It's a self-made program, by the way. I went from, you know what? It's actually pretty good, cool how much I went, because I went from a 135 back squat to a 150 back squat. Even though I weighed slightly heavier than when I did the 135. When I did 135, I was like 72 and a half. But when I did the 150, I was 75. You know what? That squat program's actually pretty good. Now that I think about it, because my front squat went from 120 to 135, so it's like 15 kilo increase, and 135 to 150 is also 15 kilogram increase. But I was slow as hell during with the classic lift, so yeah, squats have to take a back seat for now. Yep, just I'm gonna be honest. During doing the back squats, actually, during the third and fourth rep of almost every set, I started to feel a little slight twinge on my back. So, not entirely sure if it's because I'm bringing my hips back out too much, like in the low bar squat, but still not entirely sure about how to feel about my lower back right now. It's fine now that I'm doing the voiceover. It's like hours later, but still not entirely yeah, you can tell I'm honestly really exhausted by that point. Oh, and I'm still going. Holy crap. Get it, come on. Yeah, this is what I miss having a hype man, if I'm being honest. Or someone to just scream at me and tell me to lift. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna do well in the competition. Yeah, just set up, focus. There we go. Good. Honestly, the fifth set was a lot easier than the fourth, mostly because of the fact that I started bracing. So when I braced harder, so don't ignore the benefits of a good brace. Anyways, finishing it off with some accessories with Pallof press, 10 each side, followed by a bent arm. No, sorry, not bent arm. Bent over single arm bent over row unsupported. Well, anyways, that's it for today's video. So, I think I'm just gonna ask you guys for prayers that my house doesn't get flooded. The rain started picking up again tonight. Oh my god. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you again tomorrow when I do my bike ride vlog, if the weather permits. But if not, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.